I, I guess that song is just fucking over now, right? Doesn't this go for 1 hour? Oh, okay, good. Shut up. Fuck you. God damn it. Anyway, we're playing Bird Game again. Hang on, I'm rearranging my desk. I bought a lamp from IKEA. Oh, there's my palette. I was looking for my paint palette. I was doing painting. Ugh, alright, let's just clear all this stuff. Hang on, zip this up. Ah! Alright, get all this shit out of here. All these papers, get them on the floor. There we go. Alright, it's time. It's time for Bird. I gotta try and remember all the accents I did as well. Hopefully we don't meet any old characters and it's just Sparrows and Falcon. Alright, French end. Game begin. Please pay no attention to Gatsu. Here it is. It starts really small. I don't know why. Is that loud enough? Yeah, okay. Full screen, please. Why is my mouse like that? Look at that. Hang on, let me click over here. There we go. Look at that. There we go. Alright, welcome. Welcome to Aviary Attorney. Aviary Attorney, welcome. We are birds. We are in France. We solve crime. Oh no, we we defend from crime. Let's see what the case is, brother. I might turn this back up. January 7th, 1848. La Palais de Louvre. I think it is. A magpie. A penguin. An emperor penguin. Let us be reasonable, senor. I am sure this is a simple misunderstanding. There is no misunderstanding. In the name of the king, arrest that Spaniard. I don't know what Spanish people sound like. I'm sorry. Look at that. Broderos. Act 2, A Fox Amongst Wolves. Alright, what was it? A new falcon wouldn't feel like turning up to the office on Friday. I think that's it. But now it's midday on Monday, and there's still no sign of him. This is becoming a little concerning. Should go look for him. I should probably go find him. His home would be a good place to start, but the bird brain never gave me his address. I'll just have to find him the hard way. Oh, where's he live? The Palace of Justice. The Baron Rougiel. La I can't. La Jael. And the office. Maybe he's hanging out at the court. Oh shit. Ignore that. Ignore the toast on the top left. Pay no attention. No sign of Falcon here. Excuse me, Rupert. Oh, that's you. The first year dropout. Hey, I didn't drop out. I was forcibly ejected. But that doesn't matter right now. I'm looking for Falcon. Have you seen him? Falcon? The guy who somehow blundered his way through the Catfallen trial with the help of some very dubious evidence. No, I haven't seen him since the trial. Oh, well, thanks anyway. La Chateau? Oh no, not this fucking giraffe again. Shit. Excuse me, Mademoiselle Duhart. Oh, and I think this is what she sounded like. Hang on, I'm gonna close my window. I'm so paranoid of these fucking neighbors are gonna hear me doing stupid giraffe memes. Oh, their car's right there. Oh no. Alright, tell no one. No one's allowed to know of my shame. Down here. Oh, that. Shut the fuck up. Are you kidding me? What am I doing with my life? Oh, there you are. It's Sparrowson, right? That's right. I heard about the case you're involved in. I'm just channeling a Pat from fucking Castle Super Beast. I never thought that Baron was a murderer. He always treated me with the utmost respect. But then I suppose it makes sense that the most ruthless killers are the ones who can put up the best facade. Yeah, I suppose so. Say, how's your friend doing? He seemed a little down last night. Oh, you seen him? Fuck, my body is rejecting these accents. Yes, he was brooding in the corner of the Canard Joyeux, mumbling and drinking. It was a little depressing, to be perfectly honest. I thought she had a beard, but it's just her little, like, bonnet. Yo, any motherfuckers remember Healthy Harold? We had this thing in primary school, and it was called the Life Education Van. Hang on, I'm gonna cough. I got something in the back of my throat. Anyway, it was called the Life Education Van, and it was a literal like a trailer, right? And you'd go inside, and there was like posters and information all on the walls, and there was a TV, and they'd put on a video on something, and like essentially it was this company, I guess, and they came around to schools, and they would just teach you about like. Hey, primary school child, don't drink alcohol because you will die. Don't smoke because you will die. And I think they did some sex ed stuff. I can't remember. But anyway, they had this fucking giraffe. The giraffe was the mascot. It was called Healthy Harold. Healthy Harold. And it was this giraffe puppet. And he'd teach you facts and stuff. Hang on, let me show you Healthy Harold. Oh no, don't save the image. Oh, that one's fucked. That looks so fucked up. Hang on, here we go. Look at this. Look at that. He teaches you. I don't like how it's all just gums. That's really fucking scary. But yeah, this giraffe puppet, he comes in and he's like, don't do drugs or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I just got reminded. Where were we? Yes, he was brooding in the corner of Le Cagnard Joyeux, mumbling and drinking. Yes, fucking whatever. Le Cagnard Joyeux? The dingy student bar on Rue Jaune, right? It's not dingy, just a little rustic. In any case, that's an enormous help. Thanks, mademoiselle. Anytime, Sparrowson. Everybody around here rolls their R's, they do. Le Canard Joyeux. Need a pick-me-up? Come along to Madame Coinel's student tavern on Rue Jaune. You're always welcome. Sparrowson steps... Oh, sorry, you had the What the fuck is that? Is that a dodo? Is that a chicken? Is that a chicken? Sparrowson steps through the doors of Le Canard Joyeux, the dingiest student tavern in all of Paris. Fuck, I just spat. His nostrils fill with the pungent aroma of sour wine and bitter tobacco. Hang on, I gotta turn this shit up. I don't want you to just hear me the whole time. How about that? Hang on.
Well, ruffle my feathers if it isn't little Sparrowson. I haven't seen you in years. How are you doing, hon?
She's like Greedo. Alright, that one. Ah! Ah! Jesus Christ! What the fuck was that?
Well, ruffle my feathers if it isn't little Sparrowson. I haven't seen you in years. How you doing, hon?
I'm feeling pretty good, Madame Cornell. Thanks for asking. I'm actually here to find a friend. He's a big guy named J.J. Falcon.
Falcon? Yep. That sorry lump's been here all weekend.
She's just a fucking goblin. They're all goblins. How much money we got? $59.
He's just been moaning and muttering to himself all weekend. Frankly, he's bringing down the whole atmosphere. He's bringing it down, that is.
I'll take care of him. Thanks, Madame Cornell.
I hope I'm not a recurring character. This voice is annoying.
Oh, let's go to card room. Let's play cards.
Here to play some Jacks Noir, are you, monsieur?
Not right now. I'm looking for my friend, JJ Falcon.
The big drunk fellow? I think I spotted him downstairs.
I have like 4 voices. I'm sorry. Ah, thank you. No sign of him. Mon Dieu, I almost stepped on the big fellow. Falcon, what are you doing on the floor? Hey, Falcon, wake up. He's dead. He's fucking dead. Wow, the bird's completely out cold. He must have drunk this place dry. Let's see, how do you wake up a drunk person? Pour a drink on his head. Well, I guess it's time for a rude awakening. Wakey, wakey. He's pissing, dude. He's dripping. Ah, good, you're up. Are you with us, Falcon? Yeah. What was Falcon's like? Yeah. Yes. Feeling sober? You should probably head back to the Aviary office so we can get some work done.
I don't understand it, Spatterson.
Huh?
I thought I did everything right. I followed all the procedures. I found all the evidence. I presented the case beautifully. And yet a guilty feline walks free while an innocent man sits in custody. What went wrong? Where's the justice?
Huh? I don't know, Falcon. Sometimes the system just doesn't work, I guess.
It should work.
Yes, it probably should. Sorry, Falcon, I don't have the answers, but what I do have is a freshly baked croissant from Pierre's fucking bread shop.
Croissants!
Yep, they're waiting for you back at the Aviary. I'm sitting here moping about justice and you offer me croissants. Well, it's not just croissants, I got chocolate bread, too. I could go for chocolate bread. Fantastic. Then let's make a move. I don't know why they're all British, but whatever. Alright, I admit it. These croissants are amazing. I told you, Pierre's bread shop on street is something else. Oh, that reminds me. The baker told me something interesting. Do you know what they call chocolate bread? Do you know what they call pain au chocolat in America?
They don't call them pain au chocolat?
Nope. Pronunciation difficulties. American is a whole nother language.
So what do they call them?
Chocolate croissants. That's a seagull. That's better.
Hello.
Wait, what's a skaven sound like?
Oh, yes. We'll get it good for you, yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Hello.
Chocolate croissants, what do they call profiteroles?
Oh, I think those are still called profiteroles, but rather than custard, they fill them with ice cream and smother them in melted chocolate.
Simply outstanding.
Is this the Aviary attorney? Can I speak to someone, please?
Hang on. He's actually really small.
Can I speak to someone, please?
Well, what do they call crepes?
Alright, enough. No microphone bits anymore.
Did you just hear something, Spatterson?
Down here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you, little one? I kind of sound a little bit like David Bowie now. Well, at least James Willems pretending to be David Bowie.
Oh, God. gosh, where to start?
Your name, perhaps?
Mousy. My name is Mousy.
And what can we do for you, Monsieur Mousy? Yeah, fucking hell.
I have this friend, and he's fallen under some legal turbulence.
Legal turbulence? You mean he's been arrested?
Ah, yes, I suppose so. They're saying he's a murderer, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
That's quite a problem.
I know. Oh, I forgot to mention, he's the Prince of Spain.
The Prince of Spain? You didn't think it was worth mentioning from the start?
I forgot.
I must ask, Mousy, why'd you come to us? I would have thought that the Spanish royal family would hire legal counsel with a little more... not terribleness. Expertise.
Oh, the Prince has great faith in your lawyering skills, Monsieur Falcon. Yes. He says that your reputation as a lawyer is renowned.
Everyone's a goblin. Really? The Prince said that? This is a great opportunity, Falcon. Surely you wouldn't deny the request from the Prince of Spain. Yeah, we'll fucking get the money for more chocolate bread. Of course we'll take the case. Grab your coat, Sparrison. We have a royalty to defend. That's the spirit.
Good luck to you, messieurs.
I don't know why he's gnome laughing. You aren't coming with us, Mousy?
I have, other matters to attend to. But Prince Juan is being held in the concierge. I'm sure he will fill in all the details.
Right, let's make a move then. Alright, what's the... Hang on. Person speaking Spanish.
Now, let us see how two native speakers from Mexico meet each other. We are at the conference in Mexico City.
Oh god, this is...
Buenos días.
Buenos días, ¿cómo está?
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
Bien, gracias.
¿Cómo se llama?
Me llamo
Hey,
Rosa
hey,
García,
hey,
¿y
yeah.
usted?
I don't know, dude. That's getting into some dangerous territory. I'm gonna get killed on the internet. He can just be, I don't know, French. I'll figure it out, we'll see. Good day, monsieur.
Oh, it's you two again. Hey, nice work on Lady Kitten's trial. Baron Rougiel's pacing around the cell right now, ranting about wringing your neck.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
He's super mad, but hey, a criminal's a criminal, right? If the lion didn't want a death sentence, he probably shouldn't have killed a guy. Ah. Oh, you're not here to defend him, are you? Because that would be hilarious.
We're actually here to see Prince Juan Juedillo. Heir to the... That's him. Heir to the throne of Spain.
The mouthy fox, huh? That guy's driving me nuts with his signores and his flamboyant attitude. I say the sooner he hangs, the better.
He just wants to kill.
Well, come on then, while we're young.
Oh, he's like Puss in Boots, dude. I am Antonio Banderas. I am Puss in Boots. Prince of Spain, I presume? Oh, shit. Yo. This guy's sick. Indeed, I am Juan Juedillo, heir to the throne of España. And you must be the legendary lawyer, Senor Gégé Falcon. I am a little bit French, too. Well, I wouldn't say legendary. I wouldn't even say notable. My name is Inigo Montoya. Such humility. I would expect nothing less from renowned individuals such as yourself. But let us get down to business. I trust that my compañero Mousy explained the situation. I am also French again. He told us he'd been accused of murder, but we need some further details before we can start our investigation. Ah, of course. What is that you want to know? Why are you in Paris? Why'd you come to Paris, Prince Juan? My name is I'm trying to get the voice down. My name is Inigo Montoya. I was on a diplomatic mission. I do not know whether you are familiar with the current events, but you may have heard that my country is in a state of turmoil.
Contenders for the Spanish throne are slandering, plotting, backstabbing, is chaos, and the people are suffering. So I thought if I can befriend some French royalty, perhaps even the king himself, maybe I can strengthen my family's name. With the Huerdio dynasty restored, I would have a chance at bringing peace to my beautiful nation. Well, I guess that plan's gone out the window. Sparrison, don't be rude. No, he is right. I failed terribly. I'm kind of doing the chin voice now as well. Let me get back into character real quick. No, he is right. I failed terribly. Don't fret, Prince Juan will do everything in our power to clear your name. Maybe once the dust is settled, you'll have another opportunity to speak with King Louis Philippe and complete your mission. Thank you, Senor Falcon. I'm sure you'll do your best. Was there anything else you want to ask? Tell us about the murder. To be honest, Prince Juan, I'm a little confused as to how a member of royalty could get in so much trouble. Could you walk us through your activities on the day of the murder? Of course, let me see where to begin. It was the cold and misty morning of the 6th of January. I heard that King Louis Philippe was unveiling a new painting at the Palais de Louvre, and I wished to meet the man himself. So after a brief stroll and picnic in the garden, I entered the palace. I found the royal entourage in the Louvre's Grand Gallery. When I saw an opportunity, I presented a humble gift to the king. A rose, an international symbol of passion and virtue. How romantic. But before the king could take it, a rather rude person snatched it from my fingers. It was a royal guard, a dog by the name of Major Howl. Ouch! Cried out Major Howl. I pricked myself upon the thorns of this dastardly flower. And then the Major slumped to the floor, his face turned blue, his mouth frothed, and he died. He died straight away after being pricked. Straight away, senor. It's obvious that the pricked finger was the cause of death, but I don't know of any poison that acts so fast. I'm a little bit of this, and I'm a little bit of that. I'm still trying to figure it out. Hang on, what is this? Okay, hang on. No, no, Senor Falcon, but clearly the police felt that poison upon the rose's thorn was the only logical explanation. I'm very French right now. And with so many witnesses, even the king himself, what could I say to defend myself? So where did this rose come from? I acquired it from a beautiful Parisian flower seller at Les Halles Markets. At Les Halles Markets. I go by the name of Catherine Marie Signy. But surely you're not suggesting that the flower girl applied the poison herself, Senor Falcon. Well, I'm not making any accusations yet. I'm just planning to explore every line of inquiry. Poisoned rose has been added to your evidence folder. Do you want to ask something else, Senor Falcon? What are you reading? What were you reading before we were so rudely interrupted? This book is a Spanish classique, Don Quixote de la Mancha. Do you know it? Reading's for fucking losers, my man. Sorry, Juan, I don't have the time for reading in today's fast-paced world. That's a shame, senor. You're missing out on a fascinating tale of one-man chivalry in a world where chivalry is dead. But if you don't care for reading, why'd you ask about the book? Curiosity, I suppose. I see. Then I tell you what, senor, I will lend you this book. Perhaps if your curiosity allows, you can take out some of your day to read a chapter or two. Oh my god. El Inganizo Higal de Don Quixote de la Mancha has been added to your evidence folder. Was there anything else you wanted to know? No, I think that's everything, thank you. What's the plan, Big Bird? Well, we have 2 lines of inquiry. We should head to the scene of the crime, the Palais de Louvre, and see if we can find any clues or witnesses. And we should interview the flower girl in Les Halles Market to see if she has anything to say about this alleged poisoned rose. 2 tasks spread over for 6 days. It almost sounds too easy. Let's not get complacent.
Good luck, senores. Wait a minute, Falcon. I forgot how to do Falcon's voice. Hang on. What is it? Did something seem off about Prince Juan to you? He seemed nice. I don't know what you're insinuating. He seemed like a splendid and charming fellow to me. What? Really? Maybe I misread him. Well, look, if this is bothering you, we can always ask around. Maybe someone in the city knows Juan's dirty secret. If he actually has anything to hide, that is. Yeah, let's dig up that dirt. But we've still got a trial to prepare for. Priorities, Sparrison. My cheeks really hurt from doing these fucking voices. Ow. Alright. Let's go to the crime scene. Falcon and Sparrowson make their way to Plage de Carousel, the courtyard just north of the Louvre's Grande Galerie. That's the Arc de Triomphe over there, right? I swear it's smaller than how I remember it. That's the Arc de Triomphe de Carousel. You doofus, the big Arc de Triomphe is up the road. What? No way. Why are there two? Because when a man like Napoleon invades half of Europe, he gets to build as many triumphal arches as he damn well pleases. Oh, he was like the... Well, I never expect to see you here, JJ. That arrogant voice. Good day, Severin. Let's be civil, JJ. Why don't you introduce me to your new assistant? Fine, Severin. This is Sparrison, my assistant. Sparrison, this is Severin Cocorio, the most pompous prosecutor in Paris. Oh, are you two old school friends or something? More like arch rivals. Please, JJ, I think arch rivals imply... Oh, hang on, JJ said that. Please, JJ, I think arch rival implies some sort of competition. As I recall, we've met in court on 5 occasions, and on 5 occasions, you did get humiliated terribly. I'm amazed a flailing birdbrain like you is still able to get clients. Actually, Severin, business has never been better, I'll have you know. So I'm currently being employed by the Prince of Spain, no less. The Prince of Spain? Juan Cortillo? Well, this is quite an amusing coincidence. Don't tell me. Correct. I am the prosecutor for the very same case. Fuck. 'Tis a pity that the Spanish prince will indubitably hang, but I suppose that is what he gets for hiring a bird brain to represent him. Don't call me a bird brain, you're the only bird brain here, Severin. One always speaks badly when one has nothing to say. Voltaire. Oh, he's giving you the verbal smackdown. Quick, Falcon, make a witty retort. Huh? I don't agree. Oh, a witty... I think Voltaire also said this. A witty saying proves nothing. Also Voltaire. Oh! Very good, JJ. A worthy riposte. But enough talk. If you, messieurs, would excuse me, I have a case to prepare for. JJ, Sparrison, I'll see you in court. Can't stand that guy. He did seem like a bit of a cockerel. Is it true what he said? You know, that he trounced you in court 5 times? I can't deny it. Severin has a reputation as a ruthlessly thorough prosecutor. Mountains of evidence, surprise witnesses. It's no wonder he always manages to one-up me. But this time will be different, right? I hope so. I know so, for you see, I stole this annotated map of the Louvre out of Cocorico's pocket when he was busily ratting off Voltaire quotes. Sparrison, that's pretty illegal and immoral. Stealing from another attorney, that's the sort of thing that gets lawyers disbarred on the spot. Oh,
I didn't realize it was so serious. Alright, I'll go give it back. I'll say he dropped it or something. What? Wait. There's no need to be so hasty. Let's have a look and see what the map says. We'll just take a peek. Just moments ago you said that taking the map was illegal and immoral. Well, the act is done. Still, like peeking would maybe making the act double illegal. Plus, the extra information would even the playing field. It would help create a balanced legal environment. It's a good thing, isn't it? Well, when you put it like that, it would almost be illegal not to take a look. Yeah. Let's take a closer look. Ah, I see. This map shows the entire Louvre area. Everything from here to there. Most convenient. We're currently standing here in the carousel place. And those penned-in arrows seem to show the route taken by the king's entourage, which means that first the king went here through the Sally Tiberius area, I think. The Salle du Trib point. Then here into the Grand Gallery where the murder occurred. Didn't Prince Juan say that he spent the morning in the fucking gardens or something? That's right, so that means Prince Juan approached the Louvre from the west side, somewhere over here. Sounds like we have lots of places to visit. Where should we go first? Let's follow the route, I guess. So, this is the Salle de Tribert. If I understand Cocorico's notes correctly, this is the room that the king and his entourage stopped in before heading to the Grande Galerie. This room doesn't seem to be very popular. I don't see anyone around to interrogate. Interview. Oh, right, interview. Well, since it's quiet, maybe we should take the opportunity to do a little snooping. What would be the point? Surely all the interesting evidence would be in the Grand Gallery, where the murder took place. Think about it, Falcon. The police would have already gone over the Grand Gallery with a fine-tooth comb. But I bet that numbskull Inspector Voltaire, the inspector, didn't even think to check this room for clues. There might be a murder weapon just under our beaks. Your logic seems a little questionable, but couldn't hurt to have a look, I suppose. Ah, my cheeks, my jaw. I can't keep this up. This is going to be a short stream. Ooh, column. These columns have been designed to look Roman. These columns have been designed to look Roman. I think the style is iconic. It's not Ionic, Falcon. Irony is when a character says something, but the reader knows it means something completely different. That's not... never mind. I see a cabinet full of engraved plates, mostly bronze. Oh my god, why did that sound so weird? I see a cabinet full of engraved plates, mostly bronze. How much do you think they're worth? I don't know, 300 francs apiece at least. What? Are you serious? I'm in the wrong profession. I don't think archaeology works as a get-rich-quick scheme, Sparrison. Who said anything about archaeology? I'm going to become a museum robber. Oh, well, that's one way to get rich quick. The fucking Ark of the Covenant over here. This is some sort of ceremonial container. It's beautifully crafted, but what did it contain? Maybe it's an arcane wine cabinet. Don't be so ignorant, Falcon. This is a sacred Mesopotamian artifact gifted to the Emperor Hadrian at his victory at Euphrates in 123 AD. Stop making stuff up. You and I both know nothing about Mesopotamia. All right, you got me. This could be a hippo's chamber pot for all I know. Ew. Big column. Supporting column. It's holding the roof up. If the column were truly supportive, it wouldn't hold the roof up. It would encourage the roof to get to its location on time. What else we got? This. Not sure what this is. Some sort of stand or podium? Maybe it's just a decorative piece. It's a Roman doorstop. Roman doors were enormous marble slabs, so the doorstops had to be similarly large in order to stay in place. I don't think that's right. My uncle's a Roman historian, trust me. A shiny copper urn. I guess it was used for carrying water, or for cremated remains. Probably not both at the same time. It smells good. Don't sniff the exhibit, Sparrowson.
No, really, this smells amazing. It's almost chocolatey.
You poor thing, you're hallucinating from hunger. Would you like to stop at a bakery on our way up to the office?
Don't patronize me, Falcon. My nose never lies. I'm telling you, there's something in here. I can feel it. Now you're touching the exhibit. That's definitely a no-no. See? Look what I found in the urn. Put that down, Sparrowson. It's someone's old rubbish. Oh, look. It's a chocolate wrapper. Judging by the smell, the chocolate was bitter and dark. 70, perhaps 80% cocoa, Belgian in origin. The level of the wrapper crumpling and the firmness of the chocolate residue indicate that this was discarded... Yes, just a few days ago. Yes, I'm certain. The chocolate contained in this wrapper was undoubtedly consumed on the 7th of January, the day of the murder.
Mon Dieu, Sparrowson, you deduced all that from smelling the wrapper?
Imagine what I could work out if I tasted it.
That won't be necessary. Sparrowson, if you could apply this level of critical thinking to areas outside of food, you'd be the world's greatest detective.
If only all evidence was edible.
So, do you have any idea which shop this chocolate was purchased from? That might help us track down the person who consumed it.
No, there's no possible way we could know that.
I suppose we'll just have to visit every confectioner in town and sample every bit of merchandise for comparison. Oh, what a chore. Interesting, because I see Lander's Chocolate Emporium written on the wrapper.
Well, you can't blame a bird for trying.
Chocolate wrapper has been added to your evidence folder. Alright, what else we got? I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, I didn't sneeze, but whatever. Let's go. We're done here, at least now. I mean, for now at least.
We can't spend all day staring at Roman artifacts, I suppose. So where to next?
Let's continue the order of procession. Here we are, the Grand Gallery, the murder room. I believe the murder occurred right under the new painting.
I see hundreds of paintings. Which one's the new one?
I haven't the foggiest. We'll have to ask someone. Oh, please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. Excuse me, monsieur. Do you look like you know your Mona Lisas from your last suppers? I don't want any attention. Maybe he isn't talking to me. No, he's definitely talking to me. Keep it together, Eric. Oh, hi. Would you happen to know which painting was unveiled on the 7th of January? The one the king came to visit? Oh, yeah, I can help you with that. It's the piece right behind you. I see. It's a painting of the king himself. That's one noble-looking penguin. What do you think of it, Falcon? What do I think? Well, I'm no art critic, but it's subtle and nuanced. Yes, the careful brushstrokes, the pre-Raphaelite soft tones, and the subliminal use of light. This is contrasted, nuanced work. It's an evocative painting that alludes to a forgotten era. You said a lot of words, but I'm not sure if I'm any closer to knowing your opinion. I'm getting the impression that you, messieurs, aren't regulars at art galleries. No, we're a right pair of Philistines. Speak for yourself, Falcon. I've never been to the Middle East. Fuck off. That got me. Then I'm guessing you're here to investigate the king's assassination attempt. That's right. We're actually hoping we can ask you a couple of questions about what you saw. Oh, I wasn't even in Paris when the murder took place. I didn't see anything. But, if I have a friend who might be able to help you out. What's this? R&M Associates, the home of Renard Vulpes, private investigator? Thank you, but I don't normally deal with these grey area of the law types. Nah, please, give the guy a chance. He helped me out of a bind before, and I'm sure he can do the same for you. Well, I'm not making any promises, but I'll keep hold of the card. We appreciate the help in any case. It's no trouble. R&M business card has been added to your evidence folder. Thank you for your time, monsieur. Is there anything else we can do here? Well, ideally we could turn the whole Grande Gallery upside down in our hunt for evidence, but that's not possible with so many people around. You should probably just move to another room. Alright, let's pop over here. We all done here? Nope. Not just yet. Pass me that map. To the garden, brother. Our feather-headed friends wander through the immaculately maintained Tuileries Gardens. Nothing seems out of the ordinary until they spot a familiar face picking up litter by a tree line. Hey, Falcon, doesn't that groundskeeper over there look familiar? Yeah. Now that I'm looking at him, he does look a lot like that photographer. What's his name? Rabito Rubino. Rabito Rubino. Oh, fuck. What was his voice? Huh? I think he was, very French. Yes, he was. He was very French. Did someone call me? Oh, it's you, the lawyers who don't appreciate a masterful photograph on their seat. It's good to see that you gave up on your artisty dreams to pursue the more grounded career of groundskeeping. I forgot who I was talking about in a moment. Hey, I'm not doing this willingly. I was given in community service for committing, how you say, perjury. Can you believe that? They gave me an esteemed photographer community service. Me. Yes, I can believe that. Perjury is somewhat serious. You should be thankful that you got off without jail time. You sound like that self-righteous Judge Maxime. So did you do want to ask me about something, or you're just here to gulp? Personally, I'm just gulping. Actually, I do have a couple of questions if you wouldn't mind, Monsieur Rubino. So, how's that new groundskeeping job working out? Terrible. Tourists are pigs. Hang on. Terrible. Tourists are pigs. Sometimes literally. Look at all this rubbish I found. Beer bottle, tin can, apple core. And look what I pick up at the west entrance. A book page. An old book I can understand, but a single page? What kind of blithering moron loses just one page? Wait a moment, may I have a closer look at that, monsieur? Don Quixote. It's a page from Don Quixote. May I take it off your hands, monsieur? Sure, what's it worth to you? What's it worth? It's trash, it's literally worthless. Then I suppose I'll be destroying it as per my duties. I don't know what, as per my duties. Alright, I suppose you deserve a little compensation for your trouble. How about you give me the page and I'll, speak with Judge Maxime. I'll speak with Judge Maxime. I'll put in a good word and might be able to get your sentence reduced. Really? You do that for me? Thank you, monsieur. I really would appreciate that. Here, take the page. Page 44 of the book has been added to your evidence folder. Do you want something else? I don't suppose you've bumped into a Spanish fox who goes by the name of Prince Juan, have you? Oh god, look at all these characters. Juan Huertillo, the flamboyant prince of Spain, on trial for the murder of Major Howell and the conspiracy to kill the king. The royal guard was killed in the Louvre's Grand Gallery, allegedly by a rose handed to him. Oh, I'm wasting a voice on him.
A small and soft-spoken assistant, Mousy. Yes.
A successful and pompous public prosecutor seems to have a love of philosophy and a hobby of humiliating Falcon. Eric Pork, an art-loving porcupine who avoids socializing. Maybe he's afraid of hurting people if he gets too close. He's Shinji. Spanish fox? No, I've never met anyone like that. If this is about that assassination attempt on the king, then you're asking the wrong person. I only started work here today. I see. Was there anything else you wanted? That's all. We'll let you get back to your work, Monsieur Rubino. That's everything. We all done here? Yeet. Yes, let's make a move. Good call. We can always come back later if you've forgotten something. A new day dawns for the bird motherfuckers. The fucking bird boys. Let me tell you about them birds. Stop messing around, Falcon. Let's help out Prince Juan already. Oh, I was gonna look at my evidence. Alright. Let's go to the markets. Let's follow up on the initial leads first so we don't get sidetracked. The pair arrive at La Halle's market. Vendors and buskers, performers and thieves, bourgeoisie and peasants, all bustle from place to place. Prince Juan said he met a flower girl here. Hang on. How do you... C-Y-G-N-E.
Signe.
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 Yeet.
Yeet. Prince Juan said he met a flower girl here. Signe, I think he said her name was. There's a swan with flowers over there. Do you think that's her? I think so. It's possible that she knows the murderer, or even that she is the murderer herself, so we should probably act with tact and finesse.
Excuse me, Mademoiselle Flower Lady, we would like a word.
Tact, Sparrowson, tact. We've been over this.
Good day, messieurs. Are you interested in purchasing a flower?
They're all the same. They're all the same. All the fucking voices are the same.
Yes, I wish to purchase a rose from Milady Tips, Fedora.
I'm afraid that I'm out of roses. I sold my last one a week ago. Perhaps you would be satisfied with another flower instead.
'Tis a beautiful flower from a fair maiden.
Please don't mind Sparrowson. He fell out of his nest as a baby and said dumb things ever since. Hey! Let me introduce myself. I'm J.J. Falcon, defense attorney. You, Mademoiselle, are you the swan?
That's right. Catherine Mary Seguin. I suppose you're here to ask about the royal assassination attempt.
How did you know?
I'm no fool, monsieur. I know that a rose I saw was used as the murder weapon. To be honest, I'm surprised it's taken so long for someone to directly question me. I sound a little bit like Miss Piggy or Kermie.
The Parisian police seem to have a habit of missing obvious leads, so do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions?
Business is slow. Please ask away.
Yep, she's Miss Piggy now. Mademoiselle, you mentioned that you sold your last rose a week ago. Who'd you sell it to?
The person who had bought the rose, I didn't catch his name, but he was a charming red fox.
Sounds like our Juan.
I met him around a week ago on the 6th. We talked for a little while about the usual things, like how everyone seems a little bit to be in debt these days. Then he bought the rose and left. I hear that the fox is on trial, but to be honest, monsieur, I don't think he's guilty.
Oh, why's that?
Well, actually, never mind. It's just a gut feeling.
Mademoiselle, it just so happens that we're defending this particular fox in the court case. If you have something to say that could prove his innocence, now would be the time to let us know.
I'm sorry, messieurs, I can't.
Wait, Mademoiselle Swan, wait up. Damn.
Nice display of tact and finesse, Falcon. You scared her off. The Swan obviously knows something crucial about the case. We need to get to the bottom of whatever it is. Agreed, but I don't think she'll be in the mood to tell us anything else. I know. Why don't we try acting with a little more tact and finesse next time? Hush! Silence! 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 Let's follow up the old chocolate lead, brother. I'll sip my water.
Welcome to Landa Hanskel's Chocolate Emporium, the finest Belgian chocolates in shop in all of Paris. I don't know what a Belgish person, yes, that is what they're called. They are called the Belgish people. Welcome. This is what we sound like, yeah. I'm Landa Hanskel, the founder and owner of this establishment. And I'm JJ Falcon, defense attorney. Good day, monsieur. Oh, lawyer's very fancy. I must say I once dreamed of being a lawyer, but, well, circumstances wouldn't allow it. It's a funny story. You see, when I was a young boy, I befriended this a Hungarian attorney.
Falcon, you have to help me. What is it? It's the smell, Falcon. It's overpowering me. It's demanding I lay waste to the shop. For pity's sake, restrain yourself, Sparrowson.
Oh, but I'm rambling, aren't I? So, your monsieur's here to buy some chocolate?
Yes! No. We're actually here on business, monsieur.
Business? Oh, business.
First things first, we believe this chocolate wrapper originated from your shop. Are we correct?
Oh, yes, that is indeed trademark high school wrapper for a genuine Belgian high school chocolate. This was almost certainly bought from this very establishment.
Very good. With that established, there's something else we wish to ask Monsieur Elephant. Can you tell us who bought the chocolate that was contained in this wrapper, Monsieur Elephant?
I'm afraid not, messieurs. Not just because of matters of confidentiality and confectionability. That's my own little joke that wasn't in the script. Although that is a factor you understand because I couldn't possibly know that.
I thought elephants never forget.
My memory is impeccable, monsieur, but
Oh, I'm turning Indian.
My memory is impeccable, monsieur, but you must understand that I have dozens of customers a day. There are hundreds of people who could have potentially bought this particular item, yeah.
So your memory's good, but you need further information. If we were to give you the description and name of a person, would you be able to tell us whether they purchased something from you?
Oh, yeah, that I could probably do, mister.
Let me think. Who to ask about? Grenouille. It was Grenouille. Alright, who was snooping around? Well, of course, there's the fox. Have you ever served one, Huertillo, the Prince of Spain?
A Prince of Spain, no, monsieur.
Well, that's good to hear. Our clue would have turned out to be a dead end if our own client turned out to be the chocolate fiend.
I once did serve a princess from my life. That's any help. You see, I met the girl while hiking through the Himalayas.
Please stop. Let me think. Who to ask about? Well, there's Major Howl, who was there. There's the porcupine, there's the swan, and there's the elephant. Have you ever served a flower-selling swan named Catherine Marie Swan's last name?
No, monsieur.
What are you thinking, Falcon? I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest. If she were the chocolate fiend, then our investigation would be much simpler. But since she's not, let me think who to ask about. Captain of the Guard. Have you ever served a member of the Royal Guard by name of Major Howl?
No, monsieur.
Are you sure?
Yes, monsieur. I've served many soldiers, but I don't recall seeing a major here in recent memory.
What does that mean, Falcon? Hang on, let me, What does that mean, Falcon? Have we lost our lead? Not necessarily. It means that Major Howl didn't buy the chocolate that may have killed him. There's still the possibility that someone bought the chocolate for him,
That's our lead. That's who we want to find.
I see.
I did once serve a high-ranking officer of the British Army who's on his way to Zimbabwe, if you want to hear that story.
No, I don't want to hear that story.
Messieurs, I'm growing tired of these endless inquiries. Perhaps you should come back another day.
You know, Falcon, it's possible that we just haven't encountered the chocolate fiend yet. Rather than coming back here every day and making aimless guesses, we should wait until we have someone specific in mind.
You might have a point, Spatterson. Thank you for your time, Monsieur Elephant. We shall return when our investigation has progressed a little. Any time, Monsieurs, yeah. Alright, where haven't we been? The old tavern.
Really, Falcon? I thought you were done with your mopey drinking.
Not here to drink, Spatterson, or mope for that matter. Taverns are a fantastic hub of information. If we wish to learn a lot more about this Prince Juan, then this would be the ideal place to start asking questions.
Oh, that's pretty good thinking.
Oh, you two are back, feeling better, Falcon? I can't remember what she was like. She was a bit of a goblin though, wasn't she? Yeah.
Oh no, she...
You two are back. You feeling any better, Falcon?
Wow, no, that wasn't her at all. What was it? No, that wasn't it. Oh, whatever.
Oh, you two are back. You feeling any better, Falcon?
Much better. Thank you for asking, Madame Cornell.
That's great to hear, hon. Will it be the usual?
No, I'm back to investigative work today. So I've got to keep sharp.
We wanted to know if you've seen a Prince of Spain around here recently.
A Prince of Spain? I don't know if you've noticed him, but this isn't exactly the classiest pub in Paris. I'm lucky to serve the occasional bourgeoisie and forget about seeing a member of royalty.
That's a pity. Maybe I should ask some of your patrons.
Feel free, the old regulars, Rufus and Pearl, are playing cards in the attic, same as always. But we get all sorts of colourful characters in the drinking room. But if you ran enough cages, you'd find someone who knows whatever it is you want to know.
Thank you, Madame. Well, let's see where to start. Make our way upstairs. Slowly but surely. I need to readjust my jaw. Doing all these fucking voices. It's killing me. So there I was in the grasslands. Hang on, we need a different voice for him.
So there I was, in the grasslands 10 kilometers down the river, rifle in hand. I'd been pursuing this set of footprints for an hour. Now it's getting closer and closer. I could almost smell the beast. And then I spotted it. 'Twas a boar. A big stupid boar, completely oblivious to my existence. I readied my gun and took careful aim. And then BAM! You shot it?
Hang on, I can't do that voice for him as well.
You shot it? Yeah, that's a little bit better. Huh? No, it's the most peculiar thing. The boar slumped over dead right before I could take the shot. Sounds like one of them heart attacks. Me none went the same way.
That's what I thought, but when I went to take a close look, I noticed that the boar was frothing at the mouth.
Whoa, was it rabid?
Possibly, but I don't think so. I remember reading something about frothing around the mouth being a symptom of poisoning. Needless to say, I left the dead animal alone.
Good call. Who wants to deal with tainted meat, huh?
Excuse me, monsieur. Yes, can I help you? You say that the beast you were tracking might have died from poisoning. Could you give us some further details? Further details? I'm not much of a poison expert, I'm afraid. Well, what do you think caused it? Also, your voice sounds very handsome. Well, thank you. Anyways, I guess I ate something bad. I saw some of that poisonous plant around. Wolfsbane, I think they call it. But really, I have no idea. I'm a hunter, not a vet. Excuse me. Excuse me, monsieur.
What is it?
I don't suppose you've seen a Juan around here. He's a Spanish royalty.
Foxy fellow, swanky hat, calls everyone senor.
That doesn't sound familiar. Do you recall seeing anyone like that, Piero?
I ain't got a clue.
Sorry, monsieur, you're barking up the wrong tree. Well, what can you tell us about the Spanish royal family?
Do we look like walking encyclopedias or something?
I'm afraid my compadre has a point if you want to talk about hunting and I'm your man. But Spanish royalty? That sounds like a question to be answered at a library, monsieur, not at a tavern. A library? Maybe you're right. Sorry for bothering you, monsieur. Let's give them some peace. To the card room, brother, to the card room. Come on, pal, just one more game of Drugs Noir. Absolutely not. Hang on, what does this fucking penguin motherfucker sound like? Absolutely not. My wallet is hurting enough as it is. Please, I'll even let you deal this time. The answer's baby with my skin. If you want to play more cards, you'll have to be against someone else. Fine, I'll ask that big fella. Excuse me, monsieur. Yes, you, monsieur. Would you care to play some Jacques Noir?
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. Deal me in, monsieur. Very well, then. You know how to play? Nope. Nope. I'm only familiar with 2 other card games, which I will not tell you what they are. Oh, this is much better than those silly games, I assure you. Let me tell you how it works. I have a deck of cards with values between 1 and 11. I'll do you 1 card at a time. If you hit 21, you win. I'll give you 5 francs. 5 francs? That seems a little steep. It's a man's game, monsieur. Only children gamble over petty sous. Besides, higher stakes makes for a more exciting game, right? Suppose so. Hell yeah, let's gamble. Alright. 10. Hit me. 16. Always hit on 16. 27. Never hit on 16. Unlucky monsieur, most unfortunate. Shall we have another round? Absolutely, deal me in. Ooh, look at that card shuffling animation. That's pretty good. Boop. Boop. No. Boop, boop, boop. What? Unlucky monsieur, most unfortunate. Yes! I'll grind you into the fucking dust. He's a cheetah marita. Stand! I don't want to risk it. 12. 21, baby! Woo! Here's your payout, monsieur. Shall we have another round? Yeah. Absolutely. Get memed on. Yeah, I got fucked. But now I'm getting him back. We gotta win back our winnings. 3, 7, 14, 16, 21, baby! Woo! Alright, we're even. Let's get into the green. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's stand. Oh, I was tempted. I was tempted. Fuck off. Isn't there a rule that you get 3-1 winnings if you draw 5? Damn, I've never heard that. Alright, come on, we gotta win that back. We gotta get into the green. I refuse to leave. I refuse to leave until we get into the green. But that's awesome. I didn't know that rule. 8. 17. Hit me. 19. Stay. And. Alright, fuck it. I'm out. Yeah, I really want to play Yakuza very badly. I really want to play that. I think we're done. Maybe another day, monsieur. I understand. Feel free to come back at any time. What did we learn? I don't think we learned fucking anything from that. Well, let's, Oh, actually, no, we did learn about the, we did learn about the poison. People gush about the story to me, but it was meh. I was in it for the meme side quest. Yeah, good. I've seen some clips of some crazy shit in Yakuza. Are you ready to hit the road? Yeah. Let's make a move. A new day. Occasionally, special cinematic scenes marked by an exclamation mark will pop up on the map screen. These cinematic scenes are only available for 1 day before disappearing, but they take no time to visit. Alright, let's check them. Les loops. Whoa. Storms brewing, brother. Word of the royal assassination attempt to spread there, brother. Proletariats grow confident, the bourgeoisie are cowering. It won't be long before we have rioting. Oh my god. And then a revolution. Commies! Commie wolves. That's meta knowledge, though. Alright, where to now? So back to the... Hang on, what is this? Bibliotecashi? The humble hidden library. Oh yeah, that's right. Here for a little light reading, are we? Not quite, Spatterson. I'm following the hunting beagle's advice. Don't eat poisoned pork. The other piece of advice. That if we want to learn about a member of royalty, we should hit the library. You could argue about it not being meta. They'd say that a little bird told you. Good, nice. Let's see what you did there. Good job. Stand by. Alright. Turning the phone down. That makes sense. Say, Falcon, I've been meaning to ask, since we're in a library and all, are you a classic literature fan, or do you prefer more modern works? Reading's for nerds, I already told you. Reading is so blasé. Give me a good modern opera any day. Good call. Nothing beats a well-made show. Speaking of which, I hear they're performing La Damnation de Faust at the Opera Comique. I'd sell myself a front row tickets. What? Oh, no, she can't be.
She can't sound like that as well, can she?
Would you, Monsieur's mind? Actually, she's a librarian.
Would you, Monsieur's mind, lowering your voices? I can hear you squawking from the other side of the building.
My apologies, Monsieur. We'll, keep it down. Wait, you're a librarian, aren't you?
An astute observation. Yes, Monsieur. Only the quietest person in the library. I'm most assuredly the librarian.
Oh, it's a he. That made me think of like a bonnet, I guess. I don't know. And they also sound like a goblin as well. Well, now that we have your attention, my friend wants to ask you something. I do? Oh, right, I do. You seem like a scholarly, well-read individual. I'm sure you're up to date on geopolitical news and the like.
I don't need your praise.
yeah, he's just a goblin.
Yes, I don't need your praise. Spit out whatever imbecilic questions in the back of your throat. Welcome to my library. Yes, you'll never leave. There's so many books, so many stories to uncover. The hidden knowledge, the secrets. Once you start reading, you cannot stop.
Well, we understand that the Spanish throne is currently under dispute. Can you give us a quick rundown on the, who are they? The Bogdanovs. Can you give us a quick rundown on who the contenders are?
What a trivial question. Even an elementary school child can name the immediate heirs to every throne in Europe.
Yes, but for the sake of those children who slept through that class, can you refresh our memories? Yeah, my throat's fucking killing me, but it's worth it though for the meme.
Very well. Pay attention, because I'm not repeating myself.
Hang on, I'm getting my pencil.
The current reigning monarch of Spain is Queen Regent Isabella
Isabel the II of
House Bourbon.
House Bourbon, daughter. Use the girl symbol of
King Ferdinand the Seventh. Yes.
37, and she's Spain ruler.
Upon her death, the crown would likely fall to her husband, King Consort Francis, the Duke of Cadiz.
And then they got a wedding ring, put a little diamond on it. Francis of Aziz, or whatever it was.
Although it's certainly possible that an immediate family member could stake a claim. However, the Queen's position is currently being disputed by the Kaisists, headed by the Count of Multiman. I hope that answers your question.
Did you catch all of that, Spatterson? Not a word. Monsieur, we're actually interested in Prince Juan Quadillo of Spain. I don't think I've heard that name in your explanation.
A prince? Juan Quadillo, is that what you said? Monsieur, I think you've been misinformed. There is no current Prince of Spain. I'm not even sure Quadillo is a real name. It is certainly no line of any Spanish monarchy.
How strange. What does this mean, Falcon? Well, one thing is for sure, our client is not the Prince of Spain. Maybe he's a delusional lunatic, like Don Quixote, Or perhaps he's involving us in some sort of con. We don't have long before the trial. Maybe we have our interest to confront Prince Juan directly and get some answers. Right.
Are you two quite done chit-chatting? You're disturbing the books.
I know about Don Quixote, but we need her because maybe this unlocks dialogue. I mean, him to tell us. I borrowed this book from a friend. What can you tell us about it?
Don Quixote of La Mancha. It's a classic. Everyone's read it.
Yes, everybody, but for those who haven't.
I'm not going to sit here and summarize a great work of literature for two imbeciles who are too lazy to read.
Nor would I expect you to, monsieur. But what can you tell us about the physical book itself?
This particular book didn't come from any library, if that's what you're asking. See, there's no library stamp or card. I assume it was acquired from a bookshop, a French bookshop, if the French translation and publishing information wasn't a giveaway.
I see, thank you.
Did you have any other questions?
Goodbye forever. Alright, drink break.
Alright, hang on. Oh shit, don't look at that. Ignore the toast. Pay no attention to the giant toast. I got one of those new, like, rug things that you put down in front of the shower. And, I just went to fill up my water cup in the bathroom, because or the shower, whatever, the washroom. And, it looks like one of my cats is, like, scratched at it. Because there's just fucking fluff everywhere. I have to vacuum that after the stream. Alright. Let me sip my water. And we shall head to the jail. No, that's the court. The jail, the jail, the jail, the jail. The lid, the lid, the lid.
You again. Visiting hours are over. Come back later.
I have no time for your quibbling, monsieur. Stand aside.
You can't talk to me like that.
I most certainly can. We have reason to believe that you are housing a suspect under false pretenses. That is in direct violation of statutes 204B and 48.8C of the French Criminal Code for Justice. Failure to comply with our request may result upon you, and yes, you, monsieur, being held directly responsible for any consequential legal action.
All right. Needed to break out the legalese on me. I'll go open the cell.
Wow, Falcon, how'd you memorize those criminal codes? Memorize? Come on, Spatterson, learn how to bluff. Ah, Senor Falcon. It is good to see you again. You have some good news about my case, I hope. Oh, hang on, I forgot how to do his voice. Polite. Listen, Juan, in order to maximize our chances of a successful trial, I need to know every bit of information. Can't work with half-truths. If you tell me one thing and the prosecution's evidence tells me another, then we're both in trouble. I'm afraid I don't quite follow, senor. You want me to spell it out? I know that you're not the Prince of Spain. I know that your name is not Juan Huerdio. Where is this coming from? I'll show you, senor, I'm who I claim to be. If you want your trial to be a farce, then you don't need my help. Come, Spatterson, we're leaving. Wait. Come yourself, Monsieur Falcon. I'll reveal all. Did you just say, Monsieur? What happened to your Spanish accent? See, guys? My accents were in the law. I totally did that on purpose. Your suspicions are well placed. Juan Huerdio is not my real name. I am not a Spanish prince. That was just a persona I concocted for the purposes of getting arrested. Why would you want to get arrested? Why would you want to get arrested? You're putting me in a difficult position, monsieur. If I tell you the full story, I'd be putting someone else in danger. How about this? I'll tell you a story. Oh, I like stories. There was a girl. Our mademoiselle was in a great deal of debt. Everyone has debt these days, monsieur. Indeed, but this particular mademoiselle was indebted to a very powerful man, and that man wished to collect. The mademoiselle had no means of paying, so the man offered her a deal. Murder this man, and I will forget what you owe. Refuse, and I will reap what I am offered from your parents. With no alternative option, the mademoiselle accepts. But another man, a gallant knight with foolish, archaic notions of chivalry, heard the mademoiselle's story. The knight knew that the murder was inevitable, but he saw a way to take back the fall in the mademoiselle's place. Do you understand what I'm saying, monsieur? I get it. I understand, monsieur, but to be honest, it wasn't the subtlest of allegories. Storytelling was never my strong suit. But I'm glad that you're seeing things from my perspective. Hopefully that sheds some light on the situation. If I may ask, monsieur, why did you not just go to the police with the information you had? The police are not always an option. What is a man to do in the justice system itself is the problem. I'll let you know once I figure it out, monsieur. Dwell on it. Perhaps we should talk about something else in the meantime.
So, what is your real name? What's in a name? It's just an empty label. A vapid reflection of who we really are. Today I am Juan Huertillo, the Prince of Spain. Tomorrow I may be Bruno Reyes, a pauper living under a bridge of the Seine. But that doesn't change who I am or what I do. That didn't really answer my question. No, I suppose it didn't. But you're a smart bird, Monsieur Falcon. I suspect that you already know my real name. Chocolate. Pure chocolate. That's his real name, dude. His real name isn't fucking Don Quixote. You're Don Quixote. That's pretty funny, Monsieur Falcon. Yes, I suppose I am Don Quixote in the non-literal sense. As are you. All of us seem to be jousting imaginary giants nowadays. That's very poetic, but I'm still left in the dark. So you are. Was there something else you want to know, Monsieur Falcon? I don't have any more questions for you, Juan. I think we've learned all we can for now. Really? I don't feel we've learned very much. Oh, Monsieur Falcon, before I forget. Could you find Mousy and ask him whether the birds have successfully flown south for the winter? Whether the birds have flown south? What is this, some sort of code? Also, do you mean birds as in like bird people, like myself and Sparrows? Or are you referring to like actual bird creatures, like animal kind of birds, but not like bird-human hybrids? Because it's very like confusing, kind of. Like we were talking about cheese before, like at the cows. Like I don't know. Best not to dwell on it, eh? Something like that. But rest assured, Monsieur, that does directly pertain to the case. Well, if we have time, I'll be sure to let Mousy know. Let's make a move, Spatterson. Trial day is approaching. Right. Alright. We got some places to boink in on. Ew! Imagine if we had animals with humanoid faces. Ugh. Oh, I hate that. Oh, there was a movie with that kind of thing going on. I don't remember what it was, but it was creepy as hell. Alright, R&M Associates. Let's see if they're in. Falcon, what are you doing? It's trial day. We have a Spanish prince to defend. Oh, right. What was I just thinking? Mousy, dude. Alright, we got a chocolate emporium, though, real quick. Just real quick, dude. Falcon, what are you doing? Come on, you fucking idiot. Alright. Once again, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves waiting outside the doors of the Tribunal de Grande Instance. You feeling nervous, Falcon? Yes. I feel woefully underprepared. Of course I'm nervous. I only have 49 francs. And I needed to check that for some reason. What have we learned about Prince Juan? What do we know about the real murderer? Nothing. Easy there, Falcon. We can do this. Senor Falcon, I trust everything is in order. Absolutely. I have every intention of bringing the truth to light in this trial. Ah, such confidence, that's magnifique. And bringing the truth to light, you say, an admirable goal. No more jousting at the imaginary giant.
All of you cease your yammering. The door's opening.
Here we go. Buena suerte, Senor Falcon.
We will.
Are we ready? We're ready. Fucking trial time, boys. JJ. Severin. Nervous? Why would I be nervous? I'm not nervous. I'm as calm as a cuckoo. You're the nervous one. This whole courtroom is nervous. I'll call your feathers, Falcon. Terrible. You can't even maintain a stoic facade. I thought this trial would be the perfect opportunity for you to redeem your previous embarrassments. But if this is how you act before the trial has even started, why, you pompous tail Order, all settle down. This court is now in session. Psst, Falcon, what is it? Is it me or does the primary judge look hairier today? It's a different judge, the one who resided over Dame Catalan's trial, you doofus. Oh, it's still a little strange, isn't it? I don't think it is. Not really, there are a dozen judges in Paris alone. It only makes sense that we see different ones in different cases. It also means that we're running out of voices to do. I've got one good one tucked up my sleeve for later, though. Excuse me, Your Honor. I was under the impression that Judge Maxime would be presiding over the case. Where is she? Where is he, actually? Judge Maxime has gone on temporary sick leave due to a terrible accident with a flight of stairs. But rest assured, accessoires, prosecutor, defense, and members of the jury, that I am more than qualified to fill his shoes. Without further ado, let's get the show underway. This is the trial of Prince Juan Dio, who stands accused of murdering Major Hal and conspiring to murder the king himself. Roll call, roll call. The defense is present and ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Good, very good. I expect this to be a nice speedy trial. I don't want to see this dragged out by technicalities and bureaucracy. Well said, Your Honor. I expect that once the court sees the overwhelming evidence, this trial will be over in 5 minutes. 5 minutes? He's just messing with your head, Falcon. Keep it together. So we're all on the same page. Excellent. Prosecutor, please call your first witness to the stand. Very well. I call the police officer who investigated the crime scene. I call upon investigator Juste Voltaire. Step up to the stand, Inspector, and recite the oath. I can't remember this guy's voice. Hang on, wasn't this guy the American guy? I don't remember. Anyway, this is his new voice now. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Please recite your name and occupation for the court record. My name is Inspector Juste Voltaire, Valletri. I'm a servant to the law, a scourge of the gutter rats. That will do, Inspector. We've all heard your monologue before. Whoa, Kokoriko is really going for a speed record, isn't he? Now, can you tell us what you witnessed on the morning of the 7th of January? Of course. At 10 o'clock in the morning, I was called to the Louvre's Grand Gallery by one of the King's royal guards. Did he just say o'clock? There I saw Prince Juan, King Louis Philippe, the corpse of Major Howell with a rose in hand, and about 24 citizens. The citizens and the king himself all attest to seeing Major Howell taking a rose. Oh my god, the music! Jesus Christ! It's in my ear really loud. The citizens and the king himself all attest to seeing Major Howell taking the rose from Prince Juan's hand and then promptly dropping dead. And what did the morgue uncover upon examination of the corpse? The coroner determined with absolute certainty that Major Howell died of poisoning. Aside from a prick on the finger, there was no sign of external harm to Major Howell's body. Therefore, the poisoned rose must have been the cause of death. Putting the pieces together, that does seem very implicative of the prince. I have no further questions. Damn, I was hoping the coroner's report would determine that the guy died from a freak heart attack or something. That would make for a particularly speedy trial, wouldn't it? But no, we aren't so lucky. Something else must be amiss in the old bird's testimony. Right, I'll tear it apart. Your Honor, I wish to cross-examine the witness. Falcon, wasn't it? Don't waste the court's time. A high-ranking police officer would never lie on the witness stand. I wouldn't accuse the inspector of lying. I just want to make sure that every base is properly covered. This sounds like pointless nitpicking to me, but I'll allow it for now. Go on, Falcon. Do your cross-examination. Alright, I think I know what's going on. 10 o'clock. Major Hal. 2 dozen citizens. Poisoning. So, what have we learned? Chocolate was involved. The guy who died's a dog. And we learnt about, like, wolfsbane, the poison wolfsbane. And that you froth at the mouth if you're poisoned. So let's follow that. Inspector, you say that the coroner determined with certainty that Major Hal was killed by poison. Correct. He stated the signs and symptoms were textbook. There's no possibility that his death was natural. What kind of poison was it? Did the coroner mention specifically what kind of poison it was? He was not certain. At first, the coroner posited that it was a plant-borne poison of that, like that of the aconite flower. But when he learned how fast the poison had taken effect, he noted that this was atypical of aconite. Consequently, he suggested that it may have been some newly engineered concoction.
A newly engineered poison, you see? Well, that only reaffirms that this was a very deliberate assassination attempt.
Indeed.
Yes. How exactly was Major Hal poisoned? What was the delivery mechanism?
His finger was pricked by the poison rose. He even commented out loud about it seconds before dying. All 22 citizens who witnessed the murder attested to seeing and hearing this.
Is there any possibility he was poisoned by something else?
What an absurd thing to ask, JJ. You just heard that 22 people saw the victim prick his finger and die. What are you suggesting? That the pricked finger had no relation to the poisoning?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't doubt that Major Hal was poisoned, but I do doubt that the rose was the cause.
Unbelievable. Only a total buffoon could fail to draw the blatant link here. JJ, as tempting as it is to sit here and lecture you on the basics of cause and effect, I'll end this discussion painlessly. Inspector, please tell the defense that you found traces of poison on the thorns of the rose itself. That should alleviate all doubt that the rose was in fact the poison delivery system.
Actually, I can't tell him that.
I dread to ask, but why not?
We didn't check the rose for traces of poison. It just seemed obvious that the rose caused the poisoning, given the timing of the incident.
Well then, now would be a good time to make a test. Here's a marvelous thought. We pricked the finger of the defendant with the rose.
Fucking, objection, Your Honor? Like, you gonna let this shit fly? He's literally talking about, like, killing the client, my client? Hello? Is this allowed? Kick him out.
If there is no poison on the rose, then Prince Juan lives, and he is free to go. We're doing this medieval style, motherfucker. If the rose is poisoned, then the prince dies, but that's okay, because the punishment would be just and fitting of the crime. A marvelous suggestion.
What is this, a witch trial? This isn't a medical Severanson. This is not how we do things here.
Calm your feathers, JJ, it was clearly a joke. There are far more humane ways of testing for poison. I'm sure the inspector will perform his duty with due diligence.
Actually, we won't be able to test the rose for poison at all.
Why is that?
Given the dangerous nature of the flower, it was destroyed by the police force. We burnt it to ashes.
Such unprofessionalism.
We have no way to know whether the rose was poisoned, and this whole trial ought to be called into question.
Nice try, JJ, but through process of reasoning by elimination, we can still deduce with absolute certainty that the rose was poisoned. In other words, there was nothing else at the crime scene that could have caused the poisoning.
Wrong. I mean, fuck. Wrong. Ah, fuck. I can't do the hang on. What's his voice again? Lord Flasher. Wrong. There was something else at the crime scene that could have contained the poison. Something the investigative police blindly overlooked. Pain de chocolat. Look at this.
What am I supposed to be looking at? It is the paper wrapper of a piece of chocolate. It was found in the Louvre, the Salé de the Sally land, to be precise, and we can date the consumption to the day of the incident. You're not suggesting... Ah! What the fuck was that? Something fell off my, desk. That Major Hal ate a piece of poisoned chocolates moments before he died, I most certainly am. Whoa! Did you see this wrapper at the crime scene yourself, Inspector?
Yeah, the police force doesn't have the time nor resources to trawl every piece of trash at the crime scene, I'm afraid.
In other words, you overlooked it? Tah! Astounding unprofessionalism. The prosecution is right to be disgusted. What a disgraceful display, Inspector.
I offer my apologies, Your Honor.
I don't want your apologies. I want you to do your damn job properly. Get off the witness podium before I kick you off myself.
As you wish, I'll take my leave. Until next time, messieurs. Getting right along.
So let me get this straight. This chocolate wrapper was found at the crime scene. Correct?
My voices are getting all confused. I just like doing the Kermit voice too much.
And you have reason to believe that it was consumed on the day of the incident.
I do.
Fuck! I keep doing it! I do. I have an expert food tasting witness who is willing to testify if need be. You have a foodie witness? I don't recall anyone like that. Who on earth are you talking about, Falcon? Oh, I see. But do you know for certain that the Major oh, shit. My fucking... Man, I can't do this game for too long. Otherwise I start melting. My brain falls out of my ears. But do you know for certain that Major Hal consumed this chocolate? Well, that is a fact that we're still investigating. I see. And do you have the evidence that this chocolate was in fact poisoned? Again, that's something that may require a little more time to definitively prove. So then, in actuality, you do not have evidence that Major Hal consumed some poisoned chocolate. Instead, you have a solitary piece of rubbish that you plucked straight out of the gutter. That's weak even for you, JJ. Let's move things along. I have another witness I'd like to summon. He's a man who claims to have had an excellent view of the people going in and out of the Louvre at this time of the incident. I call upon Monsieur Toussaint Kingsley. Could the witness please approach the stand and recite the oath?
Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, all right, the oath. I swear to speak without hatred, without fear, to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Please state your full name and occupation for the court record.
My name is Toussaint Kingsley, and I'm a person who fishes.
A person who fishes. So you're a fisherman.
Oh, is that how it is? I thought the French justice system was better than this.
I beg your pardon?
Here comes Toussaint Kingsley, the kingfisher. Clearly, he must be a fisherman. But, because didn't you hear all kingfishers are fishermen?
Well, you are carrying a fishing rod.
And can a man not carry a fishing rod, reel and bait without being branded as a fisherman? Look, the prosecutor is carrying a riding crop. Clearly, he must be a horse jockey.
Oh, for pity's sake, fine. We can list your occupation as person who fishes and not fisherman.
Thank you.
Actually, why do you carry a riding crop, Severin? I've never seen you ride a horse.
I don't know, JJ. Why are you, a 30-something-year-old with no health problems, carry a cane?
This is veering quite far off the course. Could the prosecution please get back to his questions? Of course, Your Honor. Monsieur Kingsley, is it true that you were nearby the Louvre at the time of the incident?
Yes, I was sitting upon the railing of the Pont du Arts.
Where's that? Here. Pont du Carousel, Pont du Arts, here. The Pont du Arts, that's the new bridge that's just a stone's throw from the Louvre south entrance, correct?
That's right.
And what were you doing at the time of the incident?
I was fishing. Kingfishers, am I right, Falcon? Oh shit, my voice.
So you would have plenty of opportunity to see the people who entered and exited the palace. Can you tell us who you saw? Yeah, the loop's a busy place. Naturally, I saw a lot of people. But at 9 a.m. I saw the king, King Louis, for this year, the French king himself, enter the building. He was surrounded by his entourage, of course. Then around 9:30 a.m. I saw this shifty-looking fox lurking around the entrance. Your Honor, I object. I mean, far out. I'm telling you, dude, I can't do this for fucking this long. Your Honor, I object to the witness's use of the term shifty-looking. It's vague and a biased description. No, really, he looked super shifty. I saw him rubbing his paws and cackling gleefully. And then I saw him take out a rose and carefully rub the stem. Rub the stem of the rose, you say, as if you were applying something to the flower, perhaps. Well, monsieur, I really shouldn't speculate. Of course, it was wrong of me to ask such a leading question. But yeah, it definitely looked like he was putting on some sort of powder to the stem. Wow, even I wasn't expecting such a bold admission. Members of the court, it sounds like what we have here is direct witnessing of the defendant readying the murder weapon. The defense claims that the rose was never poisoned, and yet here we have a man who saw the poison with his own eyes. I smell perjury. You do? No question, he's sure a shifty-looking criminal readying a poison and cackling near the scene of the crime. That's not believable at all. I think you might be right. I wonder if I have any evidence that calls Toussaint's story into doubt. Your Honor, I'd like to cross-examine the witness. Really? This nonsense again? You just heard the witness directly describe your client readying poison on a rose. What is there to question? Just trying to uncover the truth, Your Honor. Fine, do your thing. Go on, Falcon. Make a fool out of yourself. Alright. Oh, shit. The poisoned rose. Interesting, okay. Well, the powder, right? There was no powder found at the scene, was there? Monsieur Kingsley, you saw a fox rubbing the stem of a rose. Yep, saw it with my own eyes. How far away were you from the south entrance? 20 meters perhaps? 30? I'm somewhat doubtful that you can make out powder being applied to anything at those sort of distances. Monsieur, I don't claim to have seen the powder itself. I said that it looked like he was applying powder to the flower stem. It could have been wax or a liquid or whatever, but the guy was definitely putting something on the flower. I see. That's nice and vague. Maybe it's not the same fox. I mean, maybe. Are you certain that the fox was handling a rose and not some other type of flower? Pretty sure the red petals stand out quite nicely on a grey January morning. So you're confident, you're absolutely sure that you clearly saw a bright red flower in the fox's hands. What are you getting at, JJ? Yeah, wait a minute, hang on. Prince Juan couldn't have had a rose. No, because he sold... No, the lady did sell the rose to the fox, right? What's that? Let's check. Where's Swan Lady? Swan, who works as a flower seller. Yeah, because she sold her last rose like a week ago. Oh, but the trial was a week. Yeah, okay, no. Nothing really, I'm just making sure Monsieur Kingsley is confident about what he saw. I'm as confident as a Crucian cup. Never mind, I've no more questions about the poisoned rose. Show him the business card. Maybe it's not the same fox. Yeah, okay. Let's, Monsieur Kingsley, you claim that you saw a shifty-looking fox. Yep, super mega shifty. All foxes are shifty-looking. That's not valid testimony. All foxes are shifty-looking by default. Whoa, that's not cool. Mon Dieu, JJ, it's the 19th century. Hang on. Mon Dieu, JJ, it's the 19th century. You can't just throw out slurs like that in this day and age. I'm just saying.
No, you listen. France is better than this. We've moved past our need to hold back animals we don't like to use of oppressive stereotype.
Oh god. Oh, I'm doing stereotype voices, dude. We're just gonna skip this dialogue.
Well said, prosecutor. Slurs are archaic now, as we as a society can't hold back animals we don't like through much. Now we as a society can hold back animals we don't like through much more subtle institutional means. Right. Wait, what?
There must be at least 100 foxes in Paris. How do you know the fox you saw was Prince Juan?
Well, he was wearing a suave hat that hung low over his eyes. I hear that's how they wear him in Spain. I'm not much of a fashion expert, but the rest of his outfit looked quite out of place for the French winter.
Is that all you're going by, his fashion sense?
Oh, I nearly forgot. I heard him call a passerby senor. I thought that was peculiar.
Well, that's him, all right. No further questions. Wait a minute! Yo, hang on. Hold the fucking phone. Yo, remember how the fox said he was in the garden and he approached from the garden? The point to art is on the right-hand side, on the east side. The fox approached from the west. He could not have seen him from that distance. Oh, JJ Falcon, you've done it again, you sly bastard. Monsieur Kingley, you said that you were sitting upon the railings of the Pont du Art on the morning of the incident?
Yep.
Monsieur Kingley, you had a good view of the Louvre's south entrance, don't you?
Yep, the Pont du Art's a great vantage point for seeing the Grand Gallery's south side.
What about the other entrances?
The other entrances, you mean like if you're entering from Aviary Gardens or the Place de Carousel? No, I couldn't possibly see those areas from the bridge. But of course, that isn't relevant. Monsieur Kingley witnessed Prince Juan entering the south entrance with flower in hand, and that's what counts.
What if Prince Juan didn't enter from the south entrance? What if he approached from the Louvre from the gardens to the west?
That's a big what if. Did you have any evidence that Prince Juan entered the Louvre from the Tuileries Garden?
As a matter of fact, yes I do. I have definitive proof that Prince Juan approached from the west, not the south.
Hey, I know I saw, monsieur. I'm doubtful too. Go on, JJ. Show us this definitive proof that Prince Juan entered from the Louvre from Tuileries Garden.
He dropped his page, bro. Look at this.
A book page?
Page 44 of Don Quixote specifically was found just outside the Louvre's west entrance.
This proves nothing.
I'm not done yet. Take a look at this.
Don Quixote.
This is the book Prince Juan had been reading in jail since his arrest. I believe he had it on his person for some time. And yes, page 44 is missing. That was the first thing I checked. You do realize what this means, don't you, Severin? The defendant was present in Tuileries Garden prior to entering the Louvre. This also means that in all likelihood, the defendant entered the Louvre from the west entrance, not the south. He couldn't possibly have been seen by Monsieur Kingley from Pont d'Art.
What? I know what I saw, monsieur.
A fine theory, Falcon, but maybe the defendant just took the long way round. One can still travel from Tuileries to the Louvre south entrance by walking along the river. An extra 2 kilometers. Oh, fuck. An extra 2 kilometers of walking just to enjoy the pre-murder scenery. Let's not say silly things, Cocorico. Okay, maybe the defendant deliberately left the page there to mislead the investigation. Speculation, Your Honor. It's not blind speculation, it's a valuable hypothesis. You're fond of logic, aren't you, Cocorico? Let's talk about Occam's razor. When torn between two seemingly equal hypotheses, we must side with the one that imposes the fewest assumptions. Which one of these theories takes fewer assumptions? 1. The page from Prince Juan's book fell out on the way to the Louvre's south entrance. 2. Prince Juan deliberately planted the page on the off chance that it would be discovered, and then he took the long way round.
How dare you! The nerve of you to lecture me on such basic philosophical concepts!
I'll stop lecturing you and you stop making... I'll stop lecturing you when you stop making such basic mistakes.
Monsieur Falcon, please calm yourself. What's the point of all this yammering?
Oh, I've got an emote for that, I think. Did that work? Hang on, I gotta check. I want to check to see if it worked in the chat. The ultimate point is that Toussaint's testimony is fabricated, made up, utter fiction. It's like that meme.
No, everything I said is the truth.
I suspect that the witness isn't even a fisherman.
I'm not a fisherman.
See, he admitted himself.
It's not what I meant.
Whoa. Prosecutor, you have something that will put this arrogant falcon in his place, don't you?
I must concede. You concede. On this point, at least, Falcon's evidence strongly suggests that the key component of Monsieur Kingsley's testimony is false. No! This doesn't mean that Prince Juan is innocent, of course. All Falcon has demonstrated is that this particular witness is unreliable.
That's 2 from 2, brother. That's 2 from 2.
But I did see something. I really did, Your Honor. I've changed my accent as well. Alright, so maybe I didn't exactly see a shifty-looking fox. I made that part of the story up. But I did see a swan lurking around the south entrance on the morning of the murder.
A swan?
Do shut up, witness. Your word is mud at this point. How can we possibly trust anything you have to say? Your Honor, Judge Romulus, we're out of time. We're 10 minutes overdue to start on the heavy tortoise trial. Is it that late already, curses? I was hoping that we could have the case wrapped up in a single trial session. 'Tis a shame, but ultimately an accurate sentencing is always preferable to a speedy sentencing. Yes, all right, I don't need to hear you moralising. Court will resume this Friday, 21st of January at 9 o'clock. Don't be late. Prosecutor, do your damn job. Get this stupid fox a conviction already. I will do my best to ensure that justice is served, Your Honour.
A lot came up in that trial, huh? Yes, no doubt about that. But something's bothering me. What would that fisherman guy, Monsieur Kingsley, why would he lie on the witness stand? Well, it's possible he was coerced or bribed. That's just what I was thinking. Maybe the real murderer threatened the fisherman into making up a story about Prince Juan. Let's keep an open mind. Anything's possible at this stage. But to be perfectly honest, something else is bothering me about the trial. Judge Romulus. Judge Romulus, he's acting without a shred of professionalism. He's obviously more interested in securing a guilty verdict than he is in discovering the truth. But why? Maybe he has a vendetta against Spanish royalty. I'm not so sure. There must be something else at work here.
Excuse me, Monsieur Falcon.
Oh, it's this guy.
Sorry to bother you, but this letter just arrived. I think it's for you.
Letter for me? Wonder why it wasn't sent to my office.
Have you been demoted to courier status, Rupert? Oh, hush, hush, Sparrowson. I don't need to be pitied by a first-year dropout. Oh, good comeback. So what does the letter say, Falcon?
It's a threat. A threat made with cut-out newspaper letters.
Whoa, I didn't know those things actually existed. Let me see. Falcon! Stop your investigations or there will be terrible consequences.
Scary. There's no question that this letter originated from Major Howell's murderer. He or she must be aware that we're getting close to uncovering the truth.
Sounds about right, but why would a person write with cut-out newspaper letters like this?
Masking one's handwriting would be the most common reason. Although I can't help but wonder why they'd bother since we don't have any handwriting samples to compare it to.
We're still going ahead with our investigation, though, right? Money. Oh, yes, absolutely. If a lawyer was deterred every time they received a threatening letter, they'd never get any work done. Besides, with only 3 days before the next trial session, we can't afford to be worrying about petty things like this. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday... Wow, you're right. Let's make those days count. Alright. A new day. But not today, chat. Not today. Hoi. My voice is ruined. And we got a while before the trial, because if I did another 3 days, I'd want to do the trial, and that would be another 2 hours. And I cannot speak much longer. My job includes talking a lot. So probably it was bad to do
goblin voice.
Alright, so let us conduct the nightly raid and see where we're headed. Nowhere into the acidic void yet again. Oh, let's look for, like, bread. Let's search for League of Legends, Apex Legends, Valorant, different Tarkov. Ew. Alright, whatever. Let's go look at this. Alrighty, folks. I'll see you tomorrow night for Dawn of War.